Alright, what's up guys, this is Pierre's Moi, and I'm bringing you the second installment of the herb video, which to start off with, a few people said the first herb was a little bit complicated and they didn't understand how I had my units organized and knew which was what, so I'm going to go through that process right quick. Alright, so right here, you see I have a Guam here and I have unit Guam here, and so I know this because I have them in order as such, and the way I did this was I kind of did mine by trial and error. I started off with three herblore after doing the quest, and all I could identify was the Guam. And as I loaded my herblore, I was able to identify which herb was which, and therefore put in the clean herb and organize the other units. So that's one way to do it, but it's not the method I would recommend at this state in the game. The only reason I did such a trial and error method is because let me see, the highest herblore level was like what, 50 or so when I started off, so a lot of people didn't really have enough herb to identify and organize my units, but I'm going to show you what I mean. So just assume I'm kind of out of my units right now, but so if I have this herb right here, I just got this from like a drop or buying units, right, and it's the only one I can identify, then I know what that unit is, right? So I'm going to take that unit and put it in my bank. Let's say that unit comes, okay, I just put that unit in my bank, and let's say it's like down here now. Alright, and so I'm going to take that unit, I'm going to drag it up to wherever I want to start my herb section at, and I'm going to put it there. So I know this is Guam, and let's assume that I'm like 3 herb, right? So this is Guam, and I don't know any of these other units. I don't know them, right? Alright, now I just reached, what level is Marian? So I think 5. Okay, now I just reached 5 herblore. So I have a Mariental unit. I have a Mariental unit. I'm going to identify that. Okay, so now I know these are Marientals, right? So that means I'm going to take those units. When I put those units in here, they're going to go some random, wherever your Mariental units are, they're going to go in that one random little place. You're going to take that, and you're going to put this, of course, next to the Guams. Now you can repeat this process until you're 70 to 75 herblore and can identify all the way up to dwarf or torstal. But that is the really slow and long process, and I would not recommend you doing that. Okay, so to finish up this little section, the process I recommend you do is just go out to like World 1 or World 2 like I am in currently right now. And what you want to do is go into this section right here, and see this is the herblore section. And you can just stand anywhere around here and just buy units. Like this guy right here. Well, one stack at a time is very slow, but like these guys, just buy units. And once you have 13 different stacks or however many different stacks you want, simply just put the units in whatever you order you want. Just throw them in your bank. And as you get the higher herblore levels, you can identify it for yourself with the trial and error method I showed you that I just did, or you could get somebody like myself and have them identify your herbs and order them for you. Alright, so that's it for organizing your bank to know what units are clean herbs.